Hello YouTube, this is tutorial number 17, I think. Let me check. Yes, this is tutorial number 17, and for our Forge modding tutorial series. We left off working on our model cable again, so we are going to finish, or attempt to finish up this class. So, let's jump right back in where we were. We just finished the render north. So now let's do public void render south, and then boolean closing and then this is going to be south dot render 0.0625 float, and then if closing, if it's closing, it's going to do south closed dot render 0.0625 float. Okay, and then we're gonna do public void render east boolean closing and then we're gonna do east dot render 0.0625 float. We're gonna do if closing, if it's closing, it's gonna be east closing or east closing dot render 0.0625 float. Okay, and we're gonna do public void render west, and it's going to be boolean closing let's see, render west, and then it's going to be west dot render 0.0625 float, and then if closing west render or west closing west closing dot render 0.0625 float. Public void render up boolean closing and then it's up dot render. You guys are probably getting the point of this. It's just so repetitive. 625 float, and then if closing up closing, which I don't know, for some odd reason I called up closed, but it was supposed to be up closing, but that doesn't matter. Up closed dot render 0.0625 float. There we go. And last one, public void render down boolean closing, and then it's down dot render 0.0625 float. Hold on, guys. Sorry about this. Hold on, Gavin. I'm recording. I'm just finishing up. Okay, where were we? If closing down closing actually down closed dot render dot dot render 0.0625 float. There we go, and now we are done with this class, finally. So now we are going to make a new package. Let's see. And eventually we'll get to that utility class, but we need to make a new package. Call it renderer. Render. There we go. And then in this class we are going to create we're going to create two classes. So we're going to create a class called item cable renderer, and then let's just keep getting started. Let's see how far we got. We're at 9 minutes. Alright, so let's just work on getting this a little bit more. It implements item renderer. There we go. And let's import. There we go. And we are going to go public final, or whoops, public static final item, that item cable renderer instance. Instance equals new new item cable renderer There we go. And now we're gonna do the texture. So resource location RCE resource location. Oh wait, why? That's awesome. Resource location. Resource location, and we're just gonna call it texture equals new resource location, and then it's gonna go to reference dot mod ID comma space textures slash model slash cable dot png. Here we go. And now let's import resource location. There we go. And let's see how good we're doing on time real quick. Alright, we can do a little bit more. So where is it? At override and public boolean handle render type item stack comma space item render type and call it type. And then we are going to import item stack, and then we're just going to return true. Alright, now we get the fun part. Alright, so I'm just gonna copy this add override because we're gonna need it again right here. Add override, and we're gonna do public void render item and then we're going to need item render type comma space item stack Oops, must hit my cap lock. Item stack, comma space, object. Oops, there we go. Object, dot, 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 space, object. There we go. And we are going to let me just check. I don't know why this isn't working. Huh. Let's just add the unend. Alright. That's really weird. Alright, so this is the method. It just for some odd reason didn't work. I don't know what I did wrong. Okay. So we're gonna int meta equals item stack dot get item stack. Oh wait. Item dot get item damage. Alright, and then we're going, let's check on our time. Ooh, we're going with 17 minutes. Alright, we'll go for it. GL11 dot GL push there we go. GL11 dot GL dot GL translate F, and it's going to be 0.5 float, 1.5 float, 0.5 float. Alright, so then we're going to GL11 dot GL rotates F and 180 0 0 1. There we go. Okay, and this is where we're going to stop. So I will see you guys in the next tutorial. Well, I guess that's it. On the next tutorial, we will finish up this class and start on our tile entity render cable, which is going to be pretty much stuff that runs this. Alright, so I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.